I thought I would finally show my face around here. Uh, yeah, it's been pretty rough couple of days. You can probably hear I'm still congested, sounding all nasally, but I think we're finally getting out of this. We're getting out of this. Yeah. So, what are the other news from the snotty cottage? I think I will have to edit a lot of coughing out of this. So, yeah, I've been up most of the day, like 75% of the day today, and actually I'm still all right. Other people coughing in the house. Yeah, why? I decided to pop in just to quickly talk about my knits, my crochet, my project. So what I've been working on. Sock is looking lovely. Today's stripe was pink. We have 8 stripes and it's looking very festive. Then I've been crocheting squares for my cushion. I keep calling it cushion or pillow because the pattern says pillow, but I would normally call it a cushion, so I'm getting confused because the pattern says basic starburst pillow by Nautical Knits. And here are all my squares. They are lovely. They are so addictive. I really enjoy working on them. And these are from my DIY, like self-made mini skein advent that the kids put together for me from my stash. And yeah, the colors are looking very nice. I just switched out the cushions so I can't show you the strawberry ones that this is supposed to go with, because they went to wash. We're on Christmas cushions already. And my lovely bag, my birdie and puppet. Okay, so that one. Then, because the sunburst squares are so much fun, I'm making more of them. I started a blanket from the yarn that I showed you, the red heart yarn, the retro stripe. I have it here, this one, and I'm pulling from the middle. I'm really enjoying it, and I have to tell you, I don't hate working with this yarn. I have never worked with this before. I have long time ago worked with other red heart yarn, and that one was shiny and squeaky and like tactile nightmare, so I assumed most of them are like that, the acrylic yarns. Yeah, but I bought these years ago, and these things years ago to make a blanket, and now I'm finally making it, because if I would have known it's this much fun, probably would have started earlier. Okay, so and I can make 8.5 of these. They're circles so far, but then they will become squares once I join the yarn with which I will be connecting them together. Like, it's, yeah, these are just so lovely. And then I have a few more projects, because what else do you do when you're like ill, but not ill enough that you can't knit or crochet? Yeah, you start new things. I have this thing. Are you wondering what is it? It's a draft stopper, and I'm making it just scrappy. I'm holding 3 random strands together. They're not even all same thickness, and I'm missing about 15 centimeters. It's for the door right there behind me. You see, you can't see, it's covered by a curtain, but in the middle of that curtain there is a door to the porch. There between the table and the sofa there is a door to the porch, and the dog enjoys being in front of that door. And when it's very cold outside, it's actually you can feel the very cold airflow. So I want to stuff, I will fill it, I will like cinch in the ends, fill it with probably polyfill, and just stuff it under the door to cut the draft, like to stop the draft, that the baby dog wouldn't get cold. Jackie likes being in front of that door. I don't know. She imagines she's a guard dog probably or something. Uh, yeah, but so you can see all sorts of random bits and bobs are in it. Looks kind of cohesive. I don't know why. I have all kind of colors in there. There's even a bit of green in there, but looks good. Looks good. So a bit more, but it is quite rough on my hands. I think I'm on 5 or 5.5 millimeter needles, and like 3 strands of all kind of things. So just using up random yarn. And then my last project that I want to show you, I'm re-knitting Sophia's elf hat, Santa hat, because it got too small. I know I just knitted last year and it got too small because somehow her head grew a lot. It wasn't growing for a while, like for a few years she was just kept wearing the same hats and it was fine, and now everything is too small. So the hat I made last year is too small, and now I'm actually making her the adult size. And I did not re-knit the ribbing. I just took the old one down to here, and I'm reusing yarn. I have a bit more of it, and yeah, I had to ball it up in the little balls, and yeah, it looks a bit wonky now because it's a curly yarn, but it will be fine after blocking. So I'm working on that. And actually nothing else project wise. Yeah, there was a question why I'm re-knitting it. I'm re-knitting it because it's too small. I think I had some other questions about all kind of things. I did not write them down and I'm recording on my phone, so can't really check them. There was a question about the houses above. Where do I get them? Actually, I've got them from a local store that sells lamps. But they are quite popular. They are by a Danish, I think it's Danish brand. The ones that I have. There are many different houses out there on the markets, but I really like these, how they look, and I have bought a few, and the other ones have been gifts from friends and relatives. And we have 2 Christmas houses that we picked with Sophia, one last year and one this year. But I only have 1, 2, 3, I only have 6. And I'm not planning on getting more because I don't have space. Yeah, what else? There was a question about what are the creatures on my mugs of the day. Those are Moomins. They're Moomins. They are there's a series of books by Tove Jansson that Google it, and there is a cartoon. Like, look it up and try to read and see if you enjoy. The cartoon might not be everybody's cup of tea. I don't know, probably books neither, but I love them. I have loved them since my childhood. Not all the kids do, but I did, and I've read all the books in a couple of different languages. All the books are translated to English, definitely, and many other languages, by the way, as well. And they are just sweet little stories about Moomins and their friends and their life in the valley, and they are full of witty life lessons and all kind of really good things. And they are not just for children; they are actually they have a deeper meaning. Adults enjoy them as well because you always get something new out of it. At least I do when I read them. So yeah, Moments are on my mugs, and I've been collecting those mugs. I would say close to 20 years. I think I got my first Moment mug around 20 years ago, but they have been around even longer. Yeah, but just my collection began then, and I have a whole shelf of them in my cabinet. You can't see it, but it's right there. I don't have all of them, not even close. Yeah, and I get them from the grocery, from the local grocery, because and we have Iittala shop that also sells them. We have an outlet. You can buy them, I think, in the other countries as well. They do become way more pricey when they are sold outside of Finland. And actually in Finland as well, some stores ask ridiculous amount of money for them. But the basic ones, I think I've paid like probably like 12 euros. And you can get them second hand, and people trade them and exchange them, and people have elaborate collections. And there are even a few people, I think, in Finland who have them all. Like all. And the very old ones are, or very rare ones are pretty valuable. I don't have any of those. I have some that are old enough to be already a bit more valuable, but it's not nothing crazy. And I use mine. I don't just store them to collect dust, because to me it's a collection that lives with me. I drink coffee from mine, and they are dishwasher safe, so it's all right. I just, yeah, the special ones. And the winter ones, you can't probably, yeah, you can't get them anymore except like second hand and like seasonal mugs. But there is a regular collection that's available all the time, and then yeah, they discontinue some, they add some more. So that's the story of the Moomin mugs and Moomins, and yeah. But I would recommend reading at least one book, or watching a cartoon if you're not into books, but they are lovely stories. I could maybe someday show the books that we have around. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to cough and my voice is starting to, you can hear, I'm losing my voice. So I'm gonna go now, and it was a very nice chat, and I want to thank you all for the lovely comments and well wishes. And my husband is also better, and we really appreciate it. And I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the short format without the chit chat. So today's we'll have a bit of chit chat. Sorry if you don't like it, but I'm bursting. I haven't talked to anybody except my family members for days, and I really missed that. But I wasn't in a condition, and it's been a bit rough. So thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you tomorrow. And you can still enjoy the part of just videos with music. We are planning to decorate the gingerbread that we just baked. It's cooling down right now. But okay. So, thank you so much, and heippa.